Hello, truth seekers. I have one question to ask you today. How tight is your VR headset? We're all wearing one. We're either knowingly wearing one or unknowingly wearing one. And when you get a glimpse of truth is when you remove that VR headset and you realize that there's actually something more than the headset that you've always been wearing. And that is what I want to talk about today, is how tight is your VR headset? Now, what I refer to this VR headset is like the shade you're putting on, the character that you're playing. When we wear our VR headset, this reality seems to be so very real, so very separate, and exist on its own completely in a world standing outside of us, a world and a life that needs to be figured out, a world and a life that we suffer and we're at the mercy of. When our VR headset is strapped so tight, we can't tell the difference, and we are fully immersed in this game, fully immersed in what the senses are able to pick up. That becomes our reality. But truth is there always in the background, waiting for you to discover it, to remove your headset and return home. And it's not like you have ever left home, you never do. You just go on a magical fairy tale and lose yourself in the story, as I have. I've stated many, many times, and I will always state, I'm speaking this from experience. I wore my headset as tight as it could go, and everything seemed to be so real, so separate, and the game itself was so immersive. And when you are fully immersed, consumed, submerged within its dark grasp, I say dark because when you allow it to have the grasp, it is dark. Because the side effects of this fully being lost to something other than yourself, other than truth, most of the time leads to suffering and tremendous amounts of it. No matter how you taste it or feel it, suffering usually does come in some form or fashion. And you really can't tell the difference between what you are and the game itself. Matter of fact, you don't even notice what you are, because when that VR headset is so tight, when you are fully immersed, this is what you are, a separate body trapped inside that dies when death comes calling to the body and you are gone. And this is all existing without you, without us, the one source. That's what this headset leads us to believe. And it's put on at such a young age. Whether you're parents now or yourself. And it's really not the fault of your upbringing or the religion that your family and you got invested in, or the school system or societal structures or culture. A lot of humanity doesn't know of this truth. It's just not visible to us. We are living as it, all of us, every single one of us are living as truth. We are just choosing to believe something outside of truth. Well, it's something within truth, but something other than truth. And the headset is still on when you discover truth, but you are able to unlock it and pull it away. You no longer are in the grasp of what the headset brings to you. You are no longer at the mercy of this, because you see that the headset isn't reality as it's known and as it's been known for so long and by so many. So I ask you today, How tight is your headset? Are you letting fears and anxieties consume you? Are you letting societal structures consume you and define you? Are you searching for something to define yourself or a purpose? Well, I'm here to tell you today that truth is what you need to remember. Truth is who you are. Truth is who we all are. And we need to remove this headset to finally see it clearly again. The place we are looking for is the place that we are looking from. And most of us don't even know that we are looking from here because we are looking out there for our value. But that's why this self-investigation is the most important thing that you will ever do for yourself. It will change your life. It will bring the most powerful shift that you have ever experienced, because it is very hard, and I struggled with this in the beginning, being able to see truth, even though I had glimpses, and you may have glimpses at truth. Those glimpses seem to disappear because the headset we're wearing is so powerful when it's so powerful and so real because it has been on and so tight for so long. We haven't chosen to question it. We haven't even known to question it. We just believe it is everything we know. We believe it is life itself when we really are life itself. We really are reality itself. Everything that you have been taught, everything that you have been shown, everything you have been told to believe is not needed for truth. And matter of fact, it is to be dropped off for truth. It drops off on its own when truth is discovered. So the question you must ask yourself is, how tight are you going to let your VR headset remain? Are you going to remove it and remember truth as it is and return home? Or are you going to continue to let this game fully consume you, fully hold you and grasp you, lock you in the self-conditioned cage, and lose yourself to what you believe is life, when you actually are life? The power is in your hands. It's time to remove the headset. It is time to reopen your eyes, open your heart, and illuminate as the light you are, shining bright to everywhere and everything. Without you, none of this is possible. Without us, none of this is known. It's time to remove our headsets and remember truth. Thank you guys for another video that you have joined me here watching. If you like this message, please give it a like. I would really, really appreciate it. And if you're not a subscriber, I would really appreciate it if you subscribed and joined along. There are much more powerful teachings, much more powerful pointings coming. So thank you to everyone for joining me again, and I will talk to you soon.